Hey, my mate. Okay, we'll chat. I didn't check with you how you played on Saturday yet, but we'll chat. And then obviously I want to just talk to you about how you felt about that squeezy driver. Let's go there first, actually. So I love what that's doing to the body rotation. Like you're really opening the body up, really hard rotation. But it didn't look like we struck them very well. They weren't really fine in the middle of the club. Mostly because of posture changes. Okay, so anyhow, back to the review. Looking really, really, really good. Really, really, really good. Okay, so we just got to keep going here. Um, you know, I don't want to start, and I don't think we need to anyway, but I don't want to start complicating or just thinking of new drills to try and keep you excited and motivated when this is working so well. Okay, it is just looking really, really, really good. I'd say the two things, it's just now all about matching it, isn't it? Just matching them all up, right? I would say the two things that could have stood out that we could do better is definitely we can still go further before hitting the golf ball. So the sequencing is just brilliant. Like every time. There's just none of this nonsense anymore. Sequencing really good. But we don't quite get completely out of the way before we hit it. Okay, so we're going to keep pushing that. And I know you can do it. And even in your demo, you're in such a good position. Okay? Then when we focus with the chest great, bit of under rotation. Yeah. When we focused on the hip back, brilliant. Wow. And the range of motion, much better, but then the chest does just slightly back up, doesn't it? Okay, and then obviously driver gets a little bit sloppy with that shoulder plane at the top. Okay, so just got to keep pushing. Just got to push. I really liked the wedges this week. The wedges were really much better. And the angle of attack and delivery position of the face, okay, was really good. Really good. Okay, so keep that up with the wedges. And as you do it, okay, really feel like, obviously the episode, I really feel like you're flighting those wedges down. Okay, really get them coming out a little bit lower and just let's discuss how it felt. All right, so very good. Slight add-ons and obviously a little bit of shoulder plane work with the driver, but otherwise very good. Well, shoulder plane work with the driver and also that little tee down. We're going to practice that one a little bit, right? So start with the same warm-up. Okay, so that warm-up's working nicely. Okay, the little quarter, open up. Okay, I feel like in that drill you can still open more. I feel like you can open a bit more. But anyway, it's working nice, and I love seeing this reaction here in the hip and the knee, right? So go quarter, half, three-quarter, full of those. And then do another round, do a second round, okay, where same feel, but more like the opposite direction drill. Okay, so basically without a stop. So we're not gonna go quarter swing, stop, open up, and hit. Okay, we're gonna go quarter swing and just without stopping, open up almost before you get there, right? So before you get to that swing, open up, right, and then your little half one. Okay, and you're just trying to open up before you even get to that position that you've decided on. So half ones, just open up. Okay, really clear those hips. All right, three-quarter and full. Okay, remember it's just part of the warm-up, so if you overdo it slightly, doesn't matter. All right, so bleed that into the second half of that drill. Okay, and then obviously a few little palm opens. Now watch these fingers. Okay, I know it's all new, but they want to grip there. Okay, keep them completely open. All right, then you can't use your right hand to hit the golf ball. You have to use your body rotation. Therefore, your posture has to be brilliant. Okay, so it's meant to be hard. Yes, it's designed to feel and stop that over rotation of the face, but make sure you keep open because then you have to use your body. Okay, all right, so that can be a nice long full warm-up. Okay, and then same sets, definitely with the irons. Okay, same sets with the irons, so it's chest over first. Yes, I love both, but I do actually want them together. The chest over looks so good, and that freedom of rotation looks excellent. But hips are just slightly static and a little close to the ball, aren't they? And then this one, I absolutely love what it does to the lower body posture and how much rotation. But obviously the chest doesn't stay over. Okay, so just keep those two, right? We want to do a few that I'm not too bothered with that right now. It's something I wanted to add on in terms of feel for the long term and especially for the drive and the 3-wood. But you can hit a few slaps if you want to, but I'm focused on chest over, okay, and then hips back. Okay, so those are your 2 sets that you focused on. Okay? Right, and then driver work. Right, so obviously do a few, all right, in terms of a few with chest over and then a few with hips back. All right, so we've got 4 sets now with the driver, so clearly focusing on this driver, right? So we've got 2 sets with the irons, we've got 4 sets with the driver. So set 1 with the driver is chest over. Obviously it's chest over, but ball's still there, right? Okay, so it's quite an awkward one, but she's just trying to feel that and none of that, right? And then definitely hips back with the driver. I want to see what that does. Okay, and then we're going to have to do some shoulder plane work. Now, so go chest over first with the driver, set 1. Set 2, hips back. Set 3, okay, shoulder plane with the driver. Very similar to chest over, but different focus area in terms of the swing. So chest over very much focused on setup and impact. Okay, whereas shoulder plane focused end of backswing. Okay, so really feel like you maintain that forward bend, that shoulder plane at the end of the backswing. Okay, right, so that's set 3. And then set 4 is our little tee down. Okay, make sure you have something there that you can start at left of. Okay, when you're doing those tee downs, you're still aiming straight. All right, and then work harder. So you've got the idea now. All right, and you're trying to almost spin your body out. All right, just work a little bit harder on the center strike. Okay, so same shot. So set 4, hitting those little pull fades. Okay, but work really hard on striking. Yes, you're pulling slightly across the ball, but really work hard and strike in the middle of the face. Okay, there was 1 out the toe, 1 out the heel out of 3 reps. Okay, I mean, I know it's new, I get that. But it doesn't help us having this little shot in the bag if we're executing it perfectly, but hitting all over the place because we're not finding the middle of the face. Okay. Right, my mate, thanks very much. Let me know if you need anything, send videos, and let's also just chat about Saturday. But thank you, and I will chat to you soon.